All right. So what were you involved with?
I was involved with nothing.
All right, guys, I'm going to do this video a little different because I have two intros, because I have to interject right here. He handled that well, but he didn't handle it perfectly. He shouldn't have said anything at all. You got two options right there. Do what he did. Say I don't answer questions, or say nothing at all. You know what I mean? I think this is a time when that placard that I was talking about in the previous video, I'm going to post it again in this one, Lord willing, that honor your oath uses at stops. I think that would have been a perfect time. But I wanted to interject right here. The main thing I wanted to say is never confess to any crimes. That's one reason we say don't talk to cops. What are you involved in? Man, if you don't get the hell out of my face with that, what you think I'm finna say? I shot 3 people up. Let's get to the video so I can do my second intro, and then we can really just watch the video and we'll talk about it on the back.
Okay, because he obviously stopped you for a reason, right?
What's the reason you stopped me?
The reason why I stopped you because you were involved in a disturbance at Walmart.
There was a disturbance at Walmart?
Yes, sir.
What was the disturbance?
That there was an argument and all this other stuff, and your vehicle was seen leaving the area, and the security officer pointed you out.
I was waiting for you, but then they asked me to leave. So.
So did one of you guys hit the other one?
No. Whole interaction's on video.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Did I commit a crime?
So we are investigating.
I'm suspected of committing.
Yes,
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Let's not do this.
No. I just want to know what crime.
So either what's going to happen here is you're going to identify yourself, like legally, because you have to.
No, but listen.
This is a legal traffic stop. You also have tinted windows, so provide your identification.
What y'all call them people? Gustavo, Glafo. I don't know what y'all call them for. Man, if you don't get your tyrant ass out of my face, fam, skip all of that. Just like you just cut me out, let me cut your ass out, fam. Get to the violence, bro. Because you think you running something around here, and I think we need to have a meeting of the minds around this month. You is crazy as hell. This is my second intro, guys. I ain't going to talk y'all heads off. I'm going to show us, I wasn't going to show us, but I am going to show us how he got to the situation. He explains it in the beginning of his video. So let's just watch all of that. I may skip past those 2 parts we just saw. You know what I mean? To cut the video down a little bit. We'll see how it goes, man. Trailhead Bill, reporting live from South Florida.
Disturbance, is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what he is alleging, okay? But when I pulled up to the scene, everyone was pointing your vehicle out and said that you left. All right, so
right. Because
of course
I'm
going to be curious and be like, okay, did he punch this guy in the face and now he's leaving?
No.
I don't know that. Yeah. I wasn't there, man. I really wasn't.
Right.
So until we investigate the whole thing, you know, that's why I stopped you. That's it.
But someone tell you I hit somebody?
Again.
No. You just asked. You said, did someone hit someone?
Right. Maybe that's
was that claim made? That's why I'm asking that.
Maybe that's some information that my partner has that I.
Well, it's all on video, so.
All right. Okay, well, if it's all on video, that's perfect. Yeah. Do you mind showing us?
I can. I don't want to stop recording yet, but yeah, I can.
Okay, well, that's going to help you out because if it's all on video.
If there's a claim that if there's a claim that I hit somebody, yeah, I'll show you the video.
Cool. It'll be the fastest way for you to leave. What's the other party alleging?
So right now you're going to be trespassed from Walmart at the very least. Do you know what that means, sir?
I'm not on their property.
Okay. You don't have to be on their property to be trespassed from it. So what's going to happen is we're going to give you a trespass notice, and you will never be able to go back there.
All right.
And if you're found back on the property, you will go to jail. No ifs, ands, or buts, okay?
If it's a legal trespass.
Right. They can trespass you for anything.
Right, but you have to be on the property.
Sir, you were on property.
I'm not on the property now.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I guarantee I know a lot better than you do.
Okay. Like,
how long have you been a cop?
It sounds. You're right.
You already got that cocky ego.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
You do. Right, What's your name? What's your name, badge number?
Officer Walker. We don't have badge numbers.
What's your ID number? You have ID numbers.
OC 1342.
1342.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been a cop?
I don't have to answer that.
Right.
Right now, you're just going to be trespassing the property.
Well, that's not a legal trespass.
Okay, that's fine. You can fight that in court if you want, so that's no problem.
And if you want to go back on property after we provide you this trespass, that's at your own risk.
Hey, has Walker been a dick the whole time since he started here, or no? You'll see a second Fourth Amendment rights violation coming up in just a moment.
From Walmart, all right? Like I explained, if you're caught back on the property, you will go to jail.
Hey, just to be clear, you demanded ID based on the suspicion of the crime of disturbance, right? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? What would you arrested me for?
Here's your license back.
No, I'm asking.
Since here's your
it's for what's your name and ID number?
My name is Officer King.
Officer King.
Yes.
Here. What's your ID number? What's your ID number?
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
So you think you can ID somebody? I'm free to go, right? I'm free to go, right? Yeah. Okay. Hey, so you think you can ID somebody for the crime of disturbance?
Careful, so your car's impeding the flow.
Is that what you think? Is that what you think? You're running away now? Running away now? I immediately went to their police department for a complaint form. I always recommend anybody with a valid complaint do so in writing. Otherwise, the same cops will continue to do the same things to other citizens. And in some cases, they still will anyway, but you can at least do your part. But I'm about to show you another clip of one of those cops contradicting himself a few days later, where he didn't recognize me and told me that a person must still be on the property when police arrive in order to be formally trespassed by police, just as I had told them, and they acted like I was crazy or stupid for saying it. That trespass, of course, was the least of my concerns among the things that they did that they should not have done. But it shows inconsistencies within police. This clip is just a few days after this initial incident. This is just a few days later, where I saw a police car from the same department parked on the sidewalk in front of a store. I wanted to give them a hypothetical scenario similar to what I dealt with and see what another officer from the same department would have to say about a person needing to be on the location, on the property of the property they're being trespassed from. To my surprise, it was Officer King, one of the officers from the initial incident, actually the one that initially pulled me over. But I quickly realized he didn't remember me, he didn't recognize me, so I said, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. I told him that I was upset that one day I wanted to trespass somebody from my house, but he left before the police got there, and the police said they couldn't trespass him because he was no longer on the property. The response that I got was shocking, given that it's coming from one of the cops who just trespassed me from a location I was no longer at.
When?
You remember talking to me?
I don't think so. It was me?
Maybe it wasn't you. So, what that, I was trying to trespass somebody from my house, and when the cop got there, they said I couldn't trespass him anymore because he had walked down the street.
Got you. Okay.
And I had an issue with that. I was like, well, he was here. Why, how come I can't trespass him now? He said he wasn't there anymore. Yeah, maybe it wasn't you.
Yeah, I mean, that's normally how it works. The person has to be, there in order for us to trespass them.
So if they're not there anymore when you get there,
Like
they
there,
can't.
like at all.
So he was right then.
Yeah. No, that's just normally how it works.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate it. So days after that encounter that you just saw, I actually encountered King again in the exact same place. I wasn't sure that it was him, but as I walked up to the store, I decided that if it was him, that I would try to have a casual and friendly conversation with him about both encounters, genuinely hoping that maybe this could be seen as a learning experience. Ego and all BS aside, just person to person. But as you'll see in just a second, this time he figured out who I was, obviously, and had a much different attitude, and just refused to speak to a citizen, even though I was being very nice and very cordial, even given everything that had taken place up to this point. Let's see what he says. What's up, man?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm not answering any of your questions.
You're not answering my questions? How come?
I don't want to, and I don't have to, so I'm not going to. I'm going to drive off. I
You're
don't have time. I really don't.
Am I being a jerk to you? I'm being
I didn't say
cool
you
with you.
were. I just don't want to talk to you, and I don't have to.
And did I approach you with a bad attitude?
I didn't say you did.
Did I come up to you friendly? I did, right?
All right, look, I'm not talking to you. All right?
Why would you not talk to me?
Because I don't have to. I do not have to speak to you.
I'm not gonna go off on these cops, man. I do wonder though if your chief Wayne Miller knows that you feel that way, that you don't have to speak to the citizens of Orange City, because he says, on the front page of the county website with his picture right there and his signature, so you can know he stands by it, that you guys strive for proficiency, transparency, and accountability at all levels, and to earn and keep your trust, speaking to the citizens, by practicing procedural justice with proactive, fair, and impartial policing. He also says we are proud of our history and our traditions of excellence. I didn't see any of that in the video. Probably some traditions, no excellence. And we are dedicated to the philosophy of community policing and know that building strong relationships. I don't know if the actions of your cops, chief, would, inspire strong relationships, but let's see what else you have to say. It says that that improves the lives of those that you commit to serve. And then he also goes on to say, the officers of the Orange City Police Department are committed to going beyond just responding to calls for service. We want to engage our community in a variety of ways and create partnerships with all of our residents to provide the best law enforcement service possible for a safer community for all of us to enjoy. He literally jumped. You know, he was sitting in the car, and I think both of these cowards may be suffering from Napoleon complex. I don't know them, but I'm just supposing here. He literally jumped at this man. I don't have to talk to you. I mean, he kind of looked like a little child. I'm not even trying to just insult him because I think he's a, coward, but anti-American hero. He looked like a little kid, like trying to fake scare somebody or really scare somebody. Like, bro, nobody really scared of you except for the fact that we know you can turn this very normal encounter, had it been with 1,000 other people, into a murderous, violent, terrorist situation. Let me rewind a little bit and apologize to this gentleman, man. This man knows what the hell he's doing. Hell, he's been doing it longer. Well, I can't say he's been doing. Let's say he's been doing it on YouTube longer than me, man. He's been policing police, and he's been getting, handling his business, man, in Florida, just like I am. Twisted Luck Truth. So shout out to you. So when I was saying in the beginning, him talking to cops and not talking to cops, I'm going to be honest with you. That logic does apply to all of us, but because we do intentionally put ourselves in certain situations to police the government, there are times when we choose to engage them. And I say that often in my videos, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying we're better than anybody else or more knowledgeable or educated than anyone else. I'm just saying we do our best to prepare ourselves to go into those situations, hopefully. And I think that's what was going on. So I'm not mad at him talking to the cops. I also have done that before, what he did at the end of the video, guys. I've had bad interactions with cops, and then I would go back to either that cop or that department or one of his buddies or something and try to be like, all right, I just did it in the library. With like the library audit, the live that was screwed up. I don't know what's up with my camera. I know some of it is reception in South Florida, but some of it is my phone. So I think maybe I have too many files on it. We'll see. But I went back after the explosion. After that one cop called, an entire brigade on me. I cannot make this up, because I literally asked him a question. You never really, even though you see these things on video, to be in one of those situations in real life, I can tell you it's a very surreal thing. And it's like, there's no way this is happening right now to me. I've seen it 1,000 times, but he did. And after that, the incident was winding down, I went back up to some of the cops that remained and asked them a question. And much like these cows in this video, when the dude asked him, yo, how long you been on the force? He's like, yo, I don't have to answer those questions. But yeah, I've gone and given cops a chance. Like when that happened in the library, it was just a moment. I was hot. I actually had left, if you didn't see the video, and then I didn't all the way leave. So I said, why am I leaving? Let me go back and ask these cowards. There's more of them out there. Let me go back and ask them the same question that I asked the original coward. And that's what I did. But I'm just saying, I do that, and I've done that before. I'll give cops a chance. Now, I don't do it anymore. Once again, I want to reiterate, what happened at the library was something that they escalated, and it just happened very spontaneously because the opportunity presented itself. But back in the past, I used to initiate those things like he did, and I don't even want to put myself in that position anymore. I think it's on them to prove to us, that they are people that we can be amicable with, and just have a common decency from human to human amount of respect for them, because it's not much else. But I think it's on them to prove that. It's not on us, man. And until then, I just stay away from them and treat them like the terrorists they've shown themselves historically to be, while their chief speaks of traditions. Let me speak a little bit about this video. I don't want to be here long, man. Right now I'm at 13 minutes 14. I do think maybe he had the cop. Oh, let me say this. I'm not mad at anybody else who does that. I'm just saying where I put myself in government policing. But I think in the beginning, maybe he was he may have went for the sleight of hand, because he's talking about the white cop. I don't remember these clowns' names, man. I'm not even going to try to. I ain't even trying to disrespect them. I'm just describing them. And it's disrespect. To describe them is disrespectful to them, but they don't care. Anyway, he was highlighting the white cop and how he was acting. And while that wasn't outrageous, because when I did 2 intros to this video, the white cop saying, listen, we're not finna do this and just getting all buck. That's that was my original intro. But when I re-listened to it and I seen the black cop say that foolishness I said, no, I have to address this right now too, because I have a lot of thoughts watching these videos, and this one was longer. And even on the shorter ones, by the time they get to the end, I've seen so much ignorance, there's no way I can remember every time all those things I wanted to share. But with that being said, the one that not stood out to me, but did stand out to me because I don't think the auditor was giving him, I think Twisted Luck was giving him the appropriate amount of attention. It was the black cop. Now, I'm not saying either of them was worse than the other. I'm just saying Twisted Luck seemed to be overlooking him more than he deserved to be overlooked. He was the one BSing you. He's the one that instigated a terrorist situation, sir. It's like those situations where you got the guy, he's in the hoodie and he got the tattoos and all this. And I'm describing me, guys. And then you got the guy that walk in the suit and everybody already looking at, the guy with the hoodie like he's the one that we need to watch. And the dude with the suit done emptied all their bank account while you smiling at him. That's kind of what was going on in this situation. It was bad cop, but the one that was visibly terroristic, he got more attention and he drew the attention away from the one that was as terroristic, but he was doing it in a, I guess you would say, non-aggressive or passive-aggressive form, so it could be overlooked. I ain't overlooked shit. I noticed it. And let's rewind. You told this man that you pulled him over because you seen him leave, homie? And these folks ain't told you nothing. Somebody, I don't know, you got to call. Y'all don't be getting no damn calls, man. Y'all don't be having a damn thing to do, but you got to call. So you go to Walmart. The people ain't told you a damn thing, because if they did, you wouldn't have followed up with the bullshit you followed up with. You'd have followed up with the substantial information, the evidence that gave you the reasonable suspicion to have that man kidnapped on the side of the road. But what you did was told the truth on your damn self. You got to call. You went there. Some folks said something. And what they told you was that it was over with and nothing happened. Nothing criminal happened at all. Some dudes, grown-ass men, like y'all scared to do, had an interaction with each other. They handled it amongst each other and went about their damn business. They didn't call 30 of their other partners with guns, batons, and all that bullshit. And you saw this man leaving while them people were telling you that, and then you pulled him over because, hell, you don't know. He might have, RAPED 10 children in the store, right? He might have been the one that bombed the Twin Towers whenever that, rest in peace to those people. I'm not trying to make a joke. He might have been all of the school shooters, like just dressed up as the people that's in prison for it now. We don't know, bro. We just need to pull him over and investigate him for every possible crime that he could have ever committed. That's what your silly ass stood on the side of the road and said. Passive-aggressive ass terrorist. You wasn't passive-aggressive in the end, though. Video might be a little long. I'm mad. Now pulled the damn man over behind that BS and told him that it was because you don't know, and therefore, because it may have happened, you need to pull him over and start asking him dumbass questions about did he commit any crimes, like he's just supposed to tell you he's the one that shot at Trump. Are you crazy or what? Now, when I said don't confess to crimes, if you out here murdering people doing heinous however that word is supposed to be said, you might need to tell on your damn self. That's up to you, God, and your attorney if you choose to get one. If not, it's up to you and the investigators who finna trick your ass into telling anyway for talking. But I'm just saying, in situations like this, when cops roll, do you know why I stop you? Negro, are you high? Do I need to give you one of them tests y'all be getting people on the side of the damn road for intoxicants? Because I'm not about to tell your ass anything, much less anything that implicates me in possible crime, criminal activity. I don't give a damn if it is just a traffic infraction. What the hell is wrong with you? Do you know? What were you involved in? Ignoring the hell out of your silly ass? Are you crazy? People, never talk to cops, never open your doors, and never answer no damn questions, specifically and especially, I don't give a damn if you are a well-prepared and educated auditor, about no damn crimes. What were you involved in? That's the part where I do got to give you a little hell Twisted Luck. Nothing. That's the one question, even if you were going to engage them to assist them in playing themselves, that's the one you should have stayed away from right there, sir. I could go over the tyranny in this video, man, and I could just keep ranting and get upset. But I think we will, depending on how YouTube pushes this video in the algorithm, man, I think we will, go over some things in the comment section, and that'll be sufficient, man. But, just the lies they told, he was under investigation for a crime. He had to give them his ID. Then he resorted to the windows being tinted. That's why it was a legal traffic stop. Your partner came back after you said that and told him that was literally no reason to pull him over. Like him hypothetically thinking through all the possibilities of criminal activity that could have happened in America on that very day. That was no reason to pull any American citizen over, man. The traffic stop was illegal. The man goes on to show you how much foolish y'all are when he runs into the same cop. I've done this before too, and asks him the same question, and the cop gives him a totally different answer, like he's being the most honest and ethical person on earth. Y'all are full of and I'm saying all this to say, but I was thinking about this when the video was going on, bro. Another cop just got murdered in Louisiana. I don't know when you guys will get this video. It's Friday night. I think it happened last night, but it may have happened today because it's like they're going crazy with the news on YouTube where I get my news from. And it's like, yo, bro, they going real crazy about the cop that got murdered in Detroit. Not long ago, a cop, like 2-3 weeks ago, a cop got murdered in Chicago. Like, it's like a lot of cops getting murdered right now, bro. And like, it's never gonna click to y'all. I'm not with senseless violence. If you watch my videos, you know that I have to repeat it because sometimes I get new viewers. But bro, it's never gonna click to y'all that like people just fed the fuck up, fam. Like, I'm watching y'all do this to this man on the side of the road, and now I'm driving by cops on my way home, and one of you motherfuckers pulled me over on some bullshit. Like, I'm still angry from watching what y'all did to another American, knowing y'all might try that shit with me, bro. I really do think while I was reading the comments on the video of the Detroit cop that got killed and seeing, like, people was like, man, fuck them. Like, they really don't give a damn that you dead, fam. I don't feel like that, and I ain't trying to tell no other adults how to feel, but I can resonate with why they feel like that, and I'm wondering when the hell y'all is gonna resonate with it. You can't just be kidnapping people because you got a damn badge ordering adults around. We free as hell, and we pay you to be out there, motherfucker. I'm sorry to say this. I said it in my last video and I cut it out because I don't want to feed into the wrong energy. But y'all are going to keep dying, bro. I ain't killing none of you motherfuckers unless you put me in a position where I have to defend myself and it turns out like that. I'm not out here looking to harm or take any lives. But it's people out there, man, like they on go about this shit. And y'all earning the hate very spectacularly. You're going to keep burying your fucking comrades and wasting our money calling them heroes, lying on those processions that y'all do. Because Americans are tired of this shit, fam. You pull that man over and kidnap him on the side of the road because he left, Negro. He can do what the fuck he wants to do. If he would have stayed, then you call Walmart and came up with this BS trespass. This is why I say we got to keep our eyes on it. A lot of these Americans are cops without badges in the career. Y'all are the reason that man got kidnapped on the side of the damn road. He could have got killed out there. I would love to know who the fucking Walmart employee or manager or, management staff that did that. That was ludicrous, fam. Y'all got these damn partnerships with these cops like they ain't fucking terrorists. Wait till they do it to one of your loved ones, man. Trailhand Bill. I didn't even want to get this upset in this video, man. It was just full of shit. Let me tell y'all this before I get out of here. I literally called this department because I was going to ask them on the phone how do they feel since this coward lied and said, I don't got to talk to you. Getting all aggressive and shit. If a citizen would have did that to him, your ass would have started talking about, oh, don't put your hands in the pocket and let me pat you down. Acorn fearing ass coward. But I called them because I wanted to ask them, even though I know, because I immediately started the video and looked up their mission statement, and the chief is right there saying ain't no way in hell. We out here to engage our citizens and earn trust through various different methods. So why in the hell is one of your coward-ass officers say, I ain't got to talk to you. I ain't got to. Anyway, I called them. They spun me for about 3-4 minutes, man. Just kept sending me the automated messages. So I don't know when you guys going to get this video, but depending on when you get it, I may try to call them back tomorrow in the daytime and just put a little bit on that call on the end, man. I ain't editing none of the stumbling out of this video, guys. You're going to get it how you get it. Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida. I'm mad I got that upset in this video because I'm sitting in this beautiful-ass park where I haven't been in a while and come and get my serenity. About to go home now. Y'all be safe.
Emergency. Please hang up and dial 911. Please hold while you are transferred to police dispatch. Please hold while I transfer your call. Thank you for calling the Volusia Sheriff's Office Consolidated Communications Center. The Communications Center dispatches for all police, fire, and EMS providers in the county. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension number, press pound now, or you may choose from one of the following options. Please listen carefully as the menu options
This
change.
is the longest list of options I've ever heard.
Department of Corrections, Sheriff's Office records, or judicial services, press 1. For a listing of the district offices, press 2. For the Communications Center non-emergency line for a response to law enforcement, fire, or EMS issues, press 3. For the Communications Center non-emergency line for questions regarding general law enforcement, fire, EMS, or after-hours water, public works, and animal control issues, press 4. For a listing of the investigative services section, press 5. For a listing of the special operations section, press 6. For a listing of options for the following departments, civil, evidence, training, or communications center administration, press 7. For the Office of the Sheriff, including PIO, Internal Affairs, Fiscal Affairs, Human Resources, and Professional Standards, press 8.
One moment, please.
You have reached the Communications Center non-emergency number for Volusia County. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
And there you go. Please do not have no emergency in Volusia County, Orange City, Florida, because the officers on the street don't want to talk to your ass and you can't get them on the phone. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.